Well, the Northeast may not have got its hurricane, but check this out. This could be one of the most epic nor'easter/winter storms we have seen in over 15 years. Many parts of Pennsylvania expecting 30 plus inches. 2020, the year that keeps on giving. I'd much rather be part of a Jelly of the Month club. Welcome back, everybody. December 16th, 2020, 10:08 a.m. And let's just say there's going to be a lot of meteorologists out there with bags over their heads. And yes, don't worry, I'm only talking about the paper ones, but take a look at the snowfall totals predicted, especially in the state of Pennsylvania. I will zoom in for you. Check this out. And even if this were a bit exaggerated, I have done a ton of research on all the different models on when this storm and where this storm's going to go. And this is not very far-fetched, my friends. We have many areas of Pennsylvania that will get well over 2 feet of snow. New York City is expected to hit a foot of snow. It's been a very long time since we've seen that happen. In fact, I went and dug up a lot of our snow records all over the United States, and you can see we are right there in that area where if this storm, Winter Storm Gail, or this nor'easter goes anywhere near the snowfall totals predicted, we are going to be well on this list. 2020, here we come. And really quick, just to give you a frequency of heavy snowfalls, when you see 16 or more inches of snow, that takes place once every 15 years. There are many places that are forecast to hit this number and well above it. In fact, as of right now in the United States, the longest daily snowfall in the month of November was on December 17th. 1 day from today. Can you believe that? 1890 was the last time we had a snowstorm of 22 inches or above, and we may break that on the same exact day. No coincidences here, as many different outlets are preparing for this storm. The Northeast will be basically shut down for the next day and a half, beginning around 4 and 5 o'clock this afternoon. That is when that swell is going to start turning from that rain to snow along the Chesapeake Bay area. We could see those winter storm warnings extending all the way down now through Virginia into North Carolina. Check that out right there. I even prepared a Virginia Beach webcam here to take a look out throughout the day to see that storm coming up towards the Chesapeake Bay area. We should be able to catch some of the graying and some of the rainfall that is going to take place before it meets that cold air and becomes that switch over to freezing rain and snow. Now again, my friends, I want to be very clear. I don't like to predict snowfall amounts. When it comes to storms like this, we need to understand the entire Northeast is going to be affected one way or another. Obviously, more places will stick out above others when all is said and done here, and it just so happens where I live is the heart of where this storm is going to take place. We can see the low pressure system just to the east of Toms River, New Jersey at about 6 a.m. tomorrow. So by the 17th tomorrow, we could be seeing close to 30 inches of snow all over central Pennsylvania, up towards the northeast of Pennsylvania, into New York, and then moving into Massachusetts, Connecticut, and parts of Long Island, and we still may see that foot of snow in New York. For those of you that want to follow this storm on your own, this site right here is very interesting, very interactive, and very user-friendly. Ventusky, and then you go over to the tab here on the left, you click on snow cover, and then you click on the current date, and we are actually on the 17th at 6 a.m., so we are measuring the snow beginning today at 4 to 5 p.m. as far as the Northeast goes, and then measuring all the way until tomorrow at 6 a.m., and within that time period, we are looking at the possibility of well over 2 feet of snow in many areas. The entire state of Pennsylvania is covered in a winter storm warning. And just some food for thought for those of you that are living in New York City. I've had a lot of emails and a lot of messages from people in New York. Even the slightest shift to the north or to the south can change everything in New York. We are talking about the fact that we could go from rain and slushy snow to over 1.5 feet, depending on where this low pressure system wants to end up, right around Toms River, New Jersey, and Chesapeake Bay. That will be crunch time for this storm. Not to have everyone running for the hills, they're all going to be covered in snow anyway, but take a look at this pattern we're going to be seeing after this nor'easter. As I said in the last previous videos, we have a similar look to that March of 2018 month where we had 4 nor'easters in 1 month. Every single Wednesday was the beginning of a nor'easter in the month of March in 2018. I'm not saying saying this will be the same thing, but as this nor'easter comes and goes, we could see a pattern that is not exactly appetizing, one after another every week, and one actually on Christmas Day. We'll see how that stands going farther, but even this 48-hour snowfall total in inches chart is showing 20 to 16 inches and highlighting Boston, so we could see that shift take place a little sooner and put different amounts in different areas, but that average, that 20, that number 20 we are seeing over and over again. Obviously 24 inches would be that 2-foot mark, 22 inches being the record. My friends, I want to thank you all for checking out the video this morning. It is going to be a interesting 2 days for the Northeast, and I hope you have the shovels, the lower backs, and the snowblowers ready because we are going to need them. And don't forget that salt. Shout out to Canada, and if you have not already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Every little bit helps. I will have my camera set up, being that I'm right in the middle of this nonsense going on today and tomorrow, so I will have some accumulation footage that I'm going to be working on that I will present obviously after the snowfall takes place. I will be reporting on this storm throughout, and so you will be hearing from me soon. I hope you all have a great day. Stay warm, and I'll talk to you all. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.